The blast door makes me think Great Uncle was a prepper. Honestly though, maybe he was. Maybe that's the 46th room. Prepper? Question mark? Prepper? Hardly know her. Let's go straight. Let's go straight. Let's get a key, a gem. We've actually done all of these before. Let's get a nook. Let's get a key. I feel like a key could at least open up some doorways. Okay, White Rook in the nook. What have we got? Bride and Bridge? Or Gucci, baby. So now I think the earlier rooms will probably go faster? Yeah, probably. Ooh. Okay, so here's the deal. Doorways are super important. I don't want to get locked up. The storeroom is a dead end though. I think I want to take my chance with this though. I think I'm going to try a new strategy this run. I think I'm going to try to like, let's get some materials. Right, let's get some items. Okay, stare and stars. We also don't have, okay, storeroom. Guys, I'm like this close to pulling out my highlighters and highlighting the kinds of rooms in my notes. All right, we got a white pawn. We got white pawns. Yes. And it is I. Cool beans, we got it. Oh! Look! It's the bird! So this is my... Okay, I'm gonna make a note. We found drawing of same bird? What? Why? Can I like flip it over? Alright, hallway? Hallway could be good. Can we only use rooms once? I'm kind of gonna mess around with that too. Let's get the parlor, let's get the puzzle. Let's get this stuff early. Front of the house is fun house. Pin and pine. Tracks. Nailing it. Let's get this. One truth, one lie. Oh, I should turn off my Cintiq too. Whoops. Do we have any other thing in here? Maybe like a hidden key? Sometimes they do that. I feel like that's not a very like early game thing. Alright, whatever. We're good. The gems are on the desk. I don't think they are. Unless... Could you imagine if they did that? The gems are on the floor. I don't think they are. The gems are in this box. Thank you! Nailed it. Okay, so now we go through here. Black pawn. Yep, okay. So the pawns, the chess pieces are assigned per room. This now has a gem requirement? Why? 2 items. Well, that almost ends our run, dude. Oh man, what do we do? The decision making for the rooms is actually way harder than I thought. Oh, let's do it. Oh god. Okay. That's dead end. A dark room? A laboratory? Experimental house features. Oh. Oh. Damn it. Okay, what does the red room do? You cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. That sucks. I kind of want to try the dark room. I want to see what we find in there. Although, not seeing the drafting plans is kind of killer though. But I want to save my gems. Oh, it's light. No! Shit, I thought it was light in here. I thought it was light in here. Let me see. Shit. No! Fuck! I wasn't born in the darkness. Damn it! Alright, where do I go? Fuck. Alright, let's pick the middle. Please? What? The hell is this? Coat check? Could you imagine having to walk through a dark room to get to coat check? That's kind of hilarious. Check one item and retrieve it on another day. Oh, I understand how this is important now. Okay. Too bad I don't have anything. Which room was this? Stag and tag. Okay, unfortunately, this doesn't seem... Yeah, damn, this doesn't seem important to me right now. Shit. Okay. That's fine. We're gonna go back through to the other side. So it means apart. So you guys eat Oreos twisted asunder? Hell yeah, I do. I'm gonna risk it and I'm gonna try one of the gym requirements. Because this already isn't going well. This already isn't bad. What else is asunder? My mind is being taken asunder. The hell is this? A boiler room? These are some steep ass stairs, dude. What? Oh! It's a puzzle. What do I... We gotta get in the green? Did I do it? Did I do it? It's... What? What about you? How are you looking? Did I do it on accident, right? I mean, it does... Yeah, easy puzzle. Easy puzzle for babies. Dude, I think I fucking nailed it. I think I nailed this. What? How do we get over there? Shit. Was the boiler room... Oh no, do we have to get up? We have to get there from the other side. You're telling me we solved that puzzle? You're telling me we solved that? With our big, massive brains, clearly? Okay. Let's do this. Lose half your steps. Okay, lose half your steps. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 floor plans. Which seems like the dicier option. I kind of think we just go with the archives. Losing half your steps might be... That could be killer. You learn you only lose half the steps once. You'll go down to 20. Oh, and then that's it? Well, then I might have picked the wrong one. That's okay. We're learning. We've never gotten a lot of these rooms. Lock? Lock and clock? So C... Okay, I'm fairly certain the third word from the bottom is crack, but we'll see. We crack 8 safes. Oh! Oh, we got dates. We got dates, baby. Let's go. We have Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Oh, we were right. Okay, wait. So that is, okay, August 22nd of 85. So 2 years after Clara's death, popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovers on Thursday, is that relevant, that her picture book Swimbird has been chosen. Okay, so Swimbird's gotta be the bird that the guy, we have. It has been chosen for the literary medal. This is Marigold's 2nd time winning the prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort, which I bet was Red Prince. 2nd medal. I'm sure the 1st medal was Red Prince. Aww. Did she write books for her kids? She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relative of Baron H. Herbert S. Sinclair. Okay. Mary began using Marigold as a pen name, so this is our mom, to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Okay, so we're nailing it. That's mom. Mom has had 2 kids Wrote The Red Prince for the first kid, probably Herbie, named after her uncle. Me, Simon, The Swimbird, The Blue Prince. Yeah, this is all coming together, baby.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Swimbird author never considers herself a success. Oh no. Did you suffer from the Great Depression? It's okay. A lot of artists do, okay? I can attest. It's okay. It's okay, Mary. Okay, she confided, my son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there. Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, oh, there we go, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits, I don't actually know that word, pundits, that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. That's fucking hilarious. Pundit is an expert in a particular subject or field who is frequently called upon to give their opinions. Oh, so a bit like a critique then. I did not know that. She writes Swimbird, which means she probably has me, her second son, and then in 86, this is published. Okay, interesting. Oh, there's more. November 11th, 86. Okay, hold on. 11/11/86, is that... Does that matter? I'm gonna write for the first one, doesn't feel successful. Okay. And this one says, publisher and author detained by Red Guard. What the hell? What are we talking about? Caleb Manning and his publisher, Philip White, another color, were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, I swear I can read, who also call themselves the Children of Black Water. Okay, we got an interesting thing with colors going on. We got a Philip White has joined. RFCL is the Children of Black Water. I am so glad I'm not doing this on Microsoft Paint right now. Holy shit. The Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publisher. This is all happening very, very close to each other. It doesn't say a year. I'm going to assume the year's 86. I'll write a little question mark by it. Marion drops publishing. Ruffington Press is the publisher, citing personal reasons. The announcements came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past referred as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Okay. Mentor and mentor, friend. That's good. That makes sense. I think the reason the pundits question the Red Prince about being about her son is because they don't know she had 2 and 1 died. Oh, that could be it. Also, one of the articles did make her sound kind of depressed if she's not like recognizing her success. Losing one of your sons would absolutely like ruin any sense of accomplishment or like celebration you could have. That also kind of lines up, right? Because she would have written her second book, Swimbird, for us, and then like if Herbie had a twin that died, I don't know, it's hard coming back from that, right? Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Okay, so Ruffington Press. Ruffington Press seems like the no good corpo guy so far. Interesting. So-and-so was seen at the corner suspicious bag under the blank. Waved down a local man. This is the third major incident, I don't know, last year. It is anticipated. Oh, I didn't mean to change. Go back. Something about a trial with grand treason. Okay, so another thing is there's clearly political through threads going through this happening in the bigger world outside of this house that she and this publishing company are at least tangentially kind of caught in. But if they're gonna have a trial for grand treason, that's like, you can get some serious trouble for that shit. No traces discovered of Cintiq heiress, but search continues. What? Okay, Mary Matthew Jones. So that is our mom, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold. We knew that now. Was last seen by a close friend around 3:45. I wonder if something happens when the clock strikes 3:45. That's kind of concerning. So all of that stuff with treason and whatnot happened in November. Holiday season passes. Mary goes missing. Hello? That does not seem good at all. Last seen at 3:45 p.m. on Friday. Damn, right before the weekend too. Getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Okay. Should I write that down? I don't know what's worth writing down or not anymore. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's out of character. It's an out of character incident. At this point, we are seeking more information. What? Okay, hold up. We also should write down her name is Mary Matthew Jones. That's like her full name. In September, I'm assuming of that same year, priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. What? Carriage, this is 1887. You know what I'm thinking? I think this is people with hella money. I think this is people with hella money and they just do carriages because they can. I'm gonna guess this is in September of 87. This has to do with the jewels we're finding around the house, right? It has to. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Aries have broken into one of the crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles. At least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. Museum authorities said they were all alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, disabled the security system. That doesn't at all sound like what we've been doing in this house. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen are the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Aries. The ruby crown is what was mentioned in the book. Stolen jewels from museum, and then I'll write ruby crown, and then that name might be important, of Orinda Aries. We've seen the name Aries before. It was in the observatory. It was like on a book. It was like Aries Publishing, or like, it was something like that. And that book was old. That book was from the 1800s, which means this crown is probably an old artifact related to that somehow, right? Maybe like a group with money, something like that. Oh wait, it tells us more about the crown here. The priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Okay, I do believe that is our last clue. We got a lot from that. We got a lot of dates. A lot of theories are confirmed. Yeah, big brain. Guys, I think I'm good at puzzles.